After days of fighting in Saigon in 1975, the U.S. made its final departure from Vietnam on April 30th. Saigon is now Ho Chi Minh City, and a Vietnam that once worried about war and peace is now more concerned with dollars and cents. Trade with its one-time enemy has rocketed since the U.S. and Vietnam normalized relations in 1995. Fred Brown of Johns Hopkins University School of Advanced International Studies says the collapse of communism, and especially its patron, the Soviet Union, forced Vietnam's hand.
Vietnam, in effect, joined the world, changed its economic system, or began to change it. The change is still going on. So there's been an extraordinary evolution.
But the reforms, known as Doi Moi, ran into stiff resistance from old guard conservatives in Vietnam's leadership circles. China's growing clout is of concern to both the U.S. and Vietnam. Fred Brown says Vietnam is in a delicate balancing act about how it deals with the U.S. and China.
For Vietnam, lots of difficulties with many of their own political cadres who are very concerned about the relationship with the United States. The old saying, too close to China, you lose your country. Too close to America, you may lose the party.
But Vietnam's human rights record has been an impediment to closer U.S.-Vietnam ties. In the region, Vietnam became a full member of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, in 1995, the same year it normalized relations with the United States. It was subsequently accepted into the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Forum, or APEC. Vietnam hoped regional engagement, and particularly ASEAN membership, would help as a bulwark against Chinese influence, as well as opening up new economic opportunities. But analysts say Vietnam has urged ASEAN to muffle criticism of Burma's military rule for fear it would shine the spotlight on Vietnam's own human rights record. Vietnam's expanding outreach was further highlighted when it took over the rotating chairmanship of ASEAN this year, hosting one summit in early April and another later in the year. Gary Thomas, VOA News, Washington.